And yes, they are Blast Effect compatible. Here we go. Well, welcome back to my channel. In today's review, I'm going to be taking a look at Transformers, Earthrise Sunstreakers, Upgrade Kit, and Gap Fillers. And if you're new around here, remember to smash that like button. It'll help out my channel tremendously. And remember to subscribe. So, with that being said, let's get started. So today what I'm going to be taking a look at is he has extra weapons, gap fillers, and he even has his spoiler. So let's get started with the gap fillers. That was the big thing for me, other than he did need some weaponry. Let me get these out. And we're going to take a look here. And yes, they are, there's multiple different yellows already on Sunstreaker, so one more, potentially. Can't hurt. So, does it match up pretty close? Yeah, I would say it's pretty close. I mean, considering how many different shades of yellow he already has. And then we got the gap fillers here. There's nice little detail there. So let's get ready to install that. Okay, it's going to be the other leg. Easy enough. Okay, that looks like it goes in just right, and just give a good push. It's a good push. Yep. Awesome. So we got that part done. Another good push. Yep. Awesome. So there's that. Now let's try to figure out how these install here, and I believe, okay, they got the nice molded detail here. I wanted to show that off. That is very, very cool. And it's also, let's lay him down. Looks like they have it on they have a pin. It's pretty tight too. I'm sorry. Just bear with me, it's very early today where I am at. So I think it just goes right over. Just want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. So it's going to go like that. Nope. So it's going to go like this. Let me just make sure. We just turn and look. Yep. Okay. And from my understanding is this will not affect the transformation whatsoever. Oh, that's nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, there's a little tab there. Does that tab in, or does it just sit there? Let's see. Looks like I can give another good push on this sucker, so let's do that. Okay, now it's on there. Yeah, it kind of has a little tab just to kind of hold it there in place. Just wish... No. Yeah, if you needed it to pop out, you just push it on the back of it. Okay, cool. Considering how his legs are made, I mean, that's a pretty good way with molded detail to cover up that huge gap. So let's get started with the other one. And make sure you get it to clear. Because if you don't, it's going to bump into this right here. So you gotta be careful. There, just angle it. There we go. Very cool. And like I said, I got this set off at tfsafari.com. There's actually two different sets on there right now. This set was the first one that was available. I think for the most part this does the job you're looking for. It's more for a display piece. I wouldn't use this for play or anything like that. It's just to cover up those gaps. And from a distance, when you have it on your display, you're not going to be able to notice that this is starting to stick out a little bit, but it's on correctly. But very cool, and it matches up too, surprisingly, for how many different shades of yellow this guy got. So one more final look at leg gap fillers. Next up, I have these things, and I already installed one. It's real easy. I'm going to show that off because you get two of them, and I'm still trying to remember, when did he use these in the show? I just can't recall, but I'm glad they added these in. These don't tab in. They have a tab though if you want. Let's see. So you want to put it up. You want to put his hand in, flip it up, this thing upside down, and you just slide right in like that. It's pretty neat. So it's like one of those. When you see Ironhide switch his hand out for something else, for a tool or something. So it doesn't affect the hand whatsoever. I'll do it one more time. Just like that. And they're on there. I mean, I'm pulling. Now I'm starting to wiggle it because I'm really pulling, but that's okay. But they'll stay on there. So there's that. Next up is this G1 blaster, and with the molded detail on it, it's very show accurate. It's very cool, and it is blast effect compatible. I just don't have any blast effects with me at the moment, but it will work. And also, he got this little smaller blaster. I've never seen this thing before. Maybe he's used it. Who knows? And it is blast effect compatible, I believe. I'm going to say yes, the way it looks. That just goes right in. Okay. So now he has his dual wielding weapons. Not much molded detail on this black weapon, as it is on this one. But still very cool. Nice additional weaponry for Sunstreaker. And here he is in vehicle mode, and now we're going to add the spoiler on, and it comes in two pieces, and it looks like it'll connect together. Okay, looks pretty cool. Nice silver paint. No, not much real detail to it. Just have like a little curve to it for that little angle. Okay, and it looks like you can just put it on individually. So we're just going to do that because it's supposed to separate. I mean, that's there we go. So there's one, and oh yeah, maybe not. Yeah, it should be fine. I'm assuming, and we're gonna test this now. These should separate. Yep. Okay, so it won't affect the transformation whatsoever. Now, as you're trying to put them back on together, you just have to line it up right. And you just tighten that up. So I just wanted to show that off. And also, the gaps in the legs, the folding pieces, they're right here. They go in just fine. And they work just fine with the transformation. It does not affect anything. This is just the way my unfortunate Sunstreaker looks like with the gaps and everything. Actually, I think it looks better, you know, to a point. But those pieces does not affect this whatsoever. So I think that's pretty cool. And I will show Sunstreaker in robot mode with the spoilers on. Be right back. And finally, here is Sunstreaker in robot mode with the spoilers attached on his arms. I mean, they stayed on through the whole transformation. Same goes for the gap fillers. So the only thing he can't hold on to is any of the weaponry that I've shown. I think that is still very cool. If for some reason you don't like the extra spoilers sticking out on his arms, you can just take them right off. I'm going to leave mine on. I think that just gives a little bit more dynamic to the character. My final thoughts on this Transformers Earthrise Sunstreaker DXB upgrade kit from tfsafari.com. Overall, I think this is a grand slam here. You get the gap fillers for his legs, for both. You get the nice weaponry that he definitely needs, and then they give him the additional 2 of these with some nice molded detail there. I forgot to show off earlier. I think that is really cool, and you can still peg them in if you want instead, but this is what you're intended for. You can use your imagination what you can use these for. And then you get the little black blaster right here, just in case he needs more weaponry. So, and then also the spoiler, and like I said, if you don't like the spoiler on his arms, because it does add more kibble, just take them off. It's not a big deal. This is just it's just intended for his vehicle mode, but you can leave them on. It doesn't affect the transformation. It's flawless with all these additional upgrades. So with that being said, I'm happy I picked up this set. So if you're looking for this set, I will leave a link in the description down below. And that's going to be it for this set. So thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll be bringing more Transformer content very soon.